Welcome to another Monday music lesson with Floyd Music School. In this episode, and many to follow, Jen and her student, Liam, have chosen to share with you Liam's journey into learning the piano. This lesson will allow you, as the audience, to join Liam as he progresses starting at the very beginning. I want to give a special thanks to Liam for allowing us to share his progress with all of you.
Okay, Liam, here we go. We're ready for, is this our 5th lesson together?
Yeah.
Oof. We're doing really well. We're getting a lot of things in each time. And you are already up to this page here that we talked about last week, where we're starting to play on the white keys. And the way that we learn to remember the names of the white keys, there's only 7 of them. And then they start over again.
Cat, dog, elephant.
Perfect. The 2 black key group.
Or the dog's house.
Is the doghouse. Good for you. So between every 2, the set of 2 black keys in the middle is a D. And we pretend like that's the dog in its doghouse. And its neighbor, the lower neighbor is the cat. And the higher neighbor on the other side is the elephant. Great. Really good work on that. Now, we're going to review the little fancy letter P in music stands for piano. And it means to play, do you remember? I'm going to move this up a little bit. What's that fancy P mean in Italian piano? To play
softly.
To play softly. That's right. So when we did the balloon ride, we kind of made it soft and kind of airy like a balloon would be. Do you want to play through that one?
Sure.
Now please remember you're using your thumb now. So your thumb's going to be, and you want to sit up nice and tall. Remember your posture. There you go. Legs down. Now I feel like you might be a little too squished up. What do you think? Just a little bit?
I'm good now. I'm good.
Stand up just for a second. Now try. Because we want your arms to be, remember, straight like an L. There you go. That looks good.
Yeah, and I remember, like, my fingers don't have to be, like, all the way up like this.
That's right. They do not.
They can just be, like, right at the
That's
tips.
a really good place for them. And then this, keeping your thumb on its side like that, helps your hand stay in the right shape. All right, you want me to count you off?
Yeah, it's so hard for me to not, like, do this. It's so easy. I'm just used to doing that.
Those fingers are stronger and you're used to them. This is the only instrument, well, I shouldn't say the only instrument. This is one of a few instruments where your thumb actually is a part of playing.
With a recorder it is.
That's right, because you're covering a hole. That's why I changed what I said, because I play the flute, and we use our thumbs when we're playing our flute, too. Same as a recorder. But like guitar, violin, mandolin, your thumbs are holding while these fingers move around. On the piano and the keyboards, we use all of our fingers to play. All right, so this one is Balloon Ride, and it's quiet.
4, 3, 2.
That's right, and I'll count you off. You ready? 1, 2, ready, go. C, D, half note, good. 2 little dots mean to do it again. Repeat, good. Sometimes when you're playing, you hear like an extra humming sound going on. It's because when you're playing with your right hand, sometimes you're accidentally leaning down on your left hand. And when you're leaning down on the keys, the other keys pick up that sound too. So be sure that your thumb, even of the hand that you're not playing, is up here, and that you're leaving enough space underneath your hand that I could slide something underneath here like that. Mr. Mike calls it pancake hand when we flatten our hand. And on the piano, it doesn't let us get moving across the keys like we need to. And what just happened when we were playing was sometimes it gets another tone from one of the keys that's being pressed down. And we don't want that. We want a nice clean sound.
I'm feeling like this one right here was pushed out.
Maybe just a little bit, yeah. So if you keep your hands curved and your thumbs up there, that'll really help not make that extra noise.
Can I try this one?
We want to do Party Cat next. We have, before you play, we need to talk about that fancy F. Do you remember what the word is?
I think it was forte.
It is, forte. And forte is the opposite of
Quiet.
piano.
I think
So
it means
forte
loud.
is to play loudly. That's right. So we push down a little harder on the keys to make it play louder. Which the piano, I think I mentioned this last week, the piano was the first keyboard where you could play both quiet
Like quiet,
and loud
like you could be like this,
without
like,
changing anything on the keyboard other than just how hard you press. That's right. So it used to be called the pianoforte. If you watch some old movies like from the 1800s, 1700s, you'll hear them say, "We got a new pianoforte." And they're just talking about a piano. We used to call it that one big word, and somehow we chopped it just down to piano. All right, let's do Party Cat. And you're in the same place. You've got 3 black keys, a thumb, and yeah, even though these fingers aren't playing, you want to have them up there so that you have good curve in your fingers, in your hand. 1, 2, ready, go. Remember, it's loud.
So dragon.
You want to start again and do it a little louder? You can. Ready, go. Good.
I did all the water by accident.
Nicely done. Good rhythm. Nice strong tempo and forte on the piano. It was really good, Liam. Very well done. We
We
need
should
to
do
put a
the
sticker
duet?
on that. And I think we should do the duet for
Yeah,
sure.
the duet's really fun.
Duets are really fun. Get my fingers in the right spot. Do you remember my part's a little more busy than yours? Okay, so you have to just keep counting and playing your part, even though mine's a little bit more complicated over here. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, ready, go. Nicely done. Good work on that. We are going to go on to talking about the next 4 keys.
Grandma.
White keys, that's right. So 2 black keys, doghouse, cat, dog, elephant. The 3 black key groups have 4 white keys with them. So 3 black keys everywhere on the piano has 4 white keys that go
Oh
with
wait,
them.
it's almost like an ABC order.
It is.
Like-
We're going to talk about that in
Because
just
like
a
there,
minute.
it's like A, B, then cat, C, D, E,
You got it.
and then F,
Starts
G.
over. You got it. Good for you. So in the 3 black key group, the second one in between the first and second black keys of the 3 black key group, this white key right here is called, I like to say, Grandma's house. We're pretending this group of black keys is Grandma's house. This is G, where Grandma lives. So here's, do you want to know what the F and the A and the B are? Okay, the F is the front door. Front door into Grandma's house. The A is for the apple pie that she baked. A for apple. Guess what the B is?
What?
The back door where you go out to play with the cat, the dog, and the elephant. And that's what you were talking about. So it is in alphabetical order.
And then
We
would
just
go back
started
around,
with
they
the
would
dog.
Go back around the house and go back to the front door.
And you could do that all the way up and down the piano. Okay, so you will never forget that. Grandma's house, front door, Grandma, apple pie, back door. So we have F, G, A, B. Can you find me another F on the piano? Perfect. How about one down low? Nice, Liam. And that's the last one on the piano because you can see there's a 2 black key group and the beginning of a 3 black key group, but it doesn't keep going. Okay, so there's F. I'm going to mix it up. You ready? Find me apple pies on the piano. Made it a little trickier. That's it. Where's another one? That's it. Do one up high. Good. Then where is, I'm going to mix it up. See if you remember this. Find me a dog. Perfect.
Doghouse.
That's it. Now I want you to find me the back door. Good. And pretty soon you'll remember it's just at the far end of the 3 black keys. That white key at the end of the 3 black keys is always B. Can you find me another B? Perfect. Now what haven't we done? We've got to find Grandma. Let's find Grandma.
No, that's dog.
That's the dog, you're right. Grandma. Find me another Grandma. Lots of grandmas. We love grandmas. That's really good, Liam. There's 2 I haven't done yet. Do you remember which ones?
Cat and elephant.
That's it.
Which are
Perfect. Cat and elephant sound good together. Listen. They sound nice together. So do elephant and grandma. I like that together too. So you know the names of all of the white keys. If you wanted to spend a few minutes at home this week showing somebody, you have a little brother, yes? Do you have 2 little brothers or 1 little brother?
2.
You could show one of them the white keys on your piano, and that will help you remember what we just talked about, and you'll be teaching them a little bit about the piano. That's a good idea, isn't it? Remember last week I said the roof on Grandma's house has to have a chimney? Yeah, Grandma has to stay warm. So that's why I put a little chimney on there. Okay, let's turn the page, because now that we have added F, G, A, and B, we have all 7 keys that we need to know to play the rest of the songs in this book. And now we're going to switch it up, and your right hand's going to go back to black keys, and your left hand is going to play black keys. And we need to, that's it, shift down so that your thumb is on B. That's perfect. That's very good. And I want to
so
do,
tempting just to do that.
I know, but your thumb is actually one of your strongest fingers, and after you get used to
I
it,
just have to train it.
you have to train it. That's right. So instead of the finger numbers, I'm going to add the letter names. So we'll say those instead of 1, 2, 3. We'll say B, A, G, F. And then we go back to your right hand. B, A, G. And then what does that mean to do? What do the 2 dots at the end mean?
Restart.
We're going to do it again. We're going to repeat. And we have this to think about this time. Because we're under the C, I suppose it's pretty quiet under there. So we're going to play softly. We're just going to play at the same tempo we've been doing. We never want to start too fast. We want to just start nice and easy, right? And we're going to say these white key names when we get to them. For now, for the black keys, you can just use the numbers that are there, okay? Now, let's start a little slower. Let me count you off. Let's do this. Listen. I'm going to count you off. Liam, wait just a second. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 2, B, B, A, G for 2, 2, 3, 2, B, A, G. Then we're going to repeat. Make sure this hand, that's it, pops up. That's a habit too we've got to remember. What did you say a minute ago? We have to train it? Yeah, we have to train our hands to not to want to relax because it really takes away from what we're able to play, you won't be able to play loud or soft if your hands are
It
flat.
would take away our mobility of movement.
Exactly. You couldn't have said it
Because here,
any better.
If it was like this, you'd have to be like.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a slug, trying to move a slug along.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do the repeat, and then I want to do the next one with you too, because it's the opposite of quiet. We're going to do a forte one with your new white notes, okay? One.
Could you do what?
Oh, sure, we can. 1, 2, ready, go. Good, those are half notes. 2, E, G, much better. You got your hand popped up there, and that looks really good. For us to do the duet on this one, I'm actually going to sit over there. I have to be in the high spot.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to have to come around here. And
Also, I do a lower part.
you're going to stay. Yep, that's perfect. Exactly right. You're going to stay right there. I'm going to grab my glasses. And I know you like to do this. The duet parts are fun, aren't they? And I'm going to be way up here. And I'll count us off again. Now get your legs. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, sounds funny, doesn't it? We're underwater. Wait, sounds funny underwater, doesn't it? I had an odd part on this one, I think. You did a really good job, Liam.
Okay.
Let's look at Taxi Tango. Same white keys as we just did for this one. I'm going to write the names of them. So if finger 4, what letter name should I put instead of finger 4? Finger 4 is going to play F. So I'm going to put an F here, and a G, and an A, and a B. And then it's going to do it again. F, G, A, B. And then remember when we had the school bus song?
Yes,
and
I
we had
remember.
those notes together?
It's,
That's right. I'm going to circle the rests in between because these are quarter
so
note.
that would be
Rest, 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 rest. And then we have F, G, A,
there.
B,
There's where it would get interesting.
A,
You have to do
B.
rest. And
Yes.
rest.
It's because I still have in the duet part a few notes to play even though you're resting. Want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. Same hand position. So remember you're going to
That's it.
swap and have your left hand do the white keys. If you slide up just a little bit, you'll find that you don't have to twist your hand. If you're up, see if I'm back here, to get my thumb up there I sort of have to twist it. But if I just slide this way forward, then my thumb is all of a sudden up on the piano with
yeah.
me. Did you see that? Then your hand's not twisted anymore. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go.
It's loud.
Quarter notes. G, B, rest, It was really good for the first time through. You want to do the duet? Okay.
Am I up here? Or down?
Yeah, you're going to be up there this time. So what I was going to say was the first time you ever read through something, do you remember we call it sight reading because you haven't practiced it yet? You're a really good sight reader because you keep your eyes up there on the music, which is really important. Remember how I said this is kind of like your car? Or somebody told me it'd be more realistic to say a motorcycle because we are not enclosed in anything. And this is our windshield, and we're looking out to see where we need to go so we don't crash into anything or make
I
a
actually
mistake.
have like a tiny motorcycle.
Well, then you know exactly what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. So we have to look up here to know where we're going. You can come back down just one more. Yeah, we'll be close to each other. Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Make sure, yeah, that finger's there. Does it again. It's okay, let's do it. Let's start over.
Yeah.
Let's slow down a little bit. I want you to keep your hand up here. It's so easy to make it loud by lifting our hand off and hitting it harder. Just your muscles are going to get used to making it loud without lifting your hand off, because sometimes when we lift our hand off and put it back, we accidentally put it back in the wrong place. So let's slow it down a little bit, and don't worry too much about how loud it is right now. We'll just get the notes and the fingerings this first time through. Okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Did it. Does it sound like a traffic jam?
Mm-hmm.
Do you, we people living here in Floyd, I don't think too much know what a true traffic jam is. I suppose on a Friday, sometimes it gets pretty busy in town.
One time, me and my mom got stuck in traffic, like on the highway.
Like in Christiansburg?
Yeah.
Or
Like it was between Christiansburg and like
maybe Roanoke or something?
yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
where
like,
you can't
like
move.
you can't even like see the end. Like it's so long.
Big, long.
Like you're like trapped.
That's what this is supposed to represent. Like we're stuck in traffic and people are honking.
That's what it looked like.
It does. That's exactly what they made it look like. Okay, so I want to just review real quick. We have learned all 7 notes on the keys, all 7 white keys, and you found out today the light bulb turned on, which is a really cool moment, that they just repeat. And it's in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All the way up. Now when we go down the piano, we have to learn to do the ABC backwards. Right? Because if we're going this
So
way,
it'd
we're
be-
going
it'd be
backwards.
B, A, G, F, E, D, C.
That's right. And it helps to know doghouse, grandma's house. You did a really good job, Liam. Good for you. You're welcome. All right. Good work, pal of mine.